Hey you guys, I'm back again, and obviously getting messages all the time. Sorry about that. So hopefully you have watched the video with the notes and understood those examples and then have gone through this homework page. I think this is where I left you, and I explained that if you don't have a copy of this form, that's fine. You know, you can just write out the problems and complete all 15 of the problems. So let's go ahead and compare some answers. Here's what I have. Now this doesn't show all of the work. If you recall, I left off and we had done this first problem together and this second problem together. I went ahead and left all of my work for the next problem. The first part, you know, shows the common factor for the first two, and then 3b was my common factor for the second two. Notice we got the b plus 4 in each parenthesis. That's how I know I'm doing it right. And then remember we said that becomes your common factor. So that's my first parenthesis, and then my second parenthesis is the part that you have left in each one, so that's A, and then your plus 3b. So what we have right here is the actual answer to the problem. That's what your answer should look like, which means in this case, if you go down to the bottom and find the A plus 3b, if you're actually completing this worksheet, if you go down and find the A plus 3b, oh, let me get this thing out of the way, sorry. Well, can I get it out of the way? Let's see. Okay, apparently I cannot. Get that A plus 3b, and let's see. It was the I. Here it is. Sorry, it's written as 3b plus A, but that's the same thing, right? So anyway, if you are actually completing the whole thing and you just wanted to check your answers, you can kind of look down here below. Notice the question was, why did the variable get all dressed up? And the answer is because, there's your first word, it was a special equation. Get it? Why did the variable get all dressed up? Because it was a special equation, not a special occasion. Oh, even through online and distance learning, I'm sure you're out there laughing at my funny jokes. Anyway, so I went ahead and I only showed you the work in a couple of them. In fact, I showed you the work specifically in the ones that had that minus sign there because I find that those are the ones that students tend to struggle with. So I showed the work for all of the ones that have a minus sign there, so you can kind of check the work. But remember, the final answer is what you're going to have right down here. So this is what you overall want to check if you're checking your answers. Now, keep in mind, the parenthesis, the order of the parentheses doesn't matter. Like, for example, on this one, you could have the 6 plus b first and then the a minus 4, or you could have the a minus 4 and then the 6 plus b, right? The order does not matter. So you should just go ahead and pause this video so you can just check all of your answers to make sure you did them all correctly. Okay, once you've checked them all, then resume the video, and I have just a few last things I want to mention to you. So hopefully you've checked all of those, and I want to take you back then to kind of where we started, the information I had showed you at the very beginning. So at this point, you should have watched the section 7.4 video, which gave you the notes and the practice problems. Right, those 15 problems. The homework, remember, was the 15 problems. You should have submitted those on Canvas. If you haven't yet, make sure you do that. And you're going to submit both the notes and the practice problems in one submission. I think it's titled 7.4 Notes and Homework. Okay, right now you're watching the second video where you went through and checked your work, and then the last thing you need to do now is, notice it says complete the Canvas quiz as instructed in this video that I'm talking about right now. Keep in mind, this Canvas quiz, it's just called a quiz in Canvas, but it's not an actual grade. It's not a quiz grade. It's not a grade at all. It's just, but it is required as a part of your daily work because I want to kind of ask you some survey questions to give me an idea of what I need to do for our next class. So just to kind of show you, if you go to Canvas and remember you have already chosen, under distance learning, you've already chosen this Monday, March 16th, which gave you all of the specific information. Okay, so down here, number 3, it says complete the Canvas quiz titled March 16th. It's not a grade. And so if you just click on that link, it'll take you straight to the quiz. I'm using, the, the word quiz lightly because it's actually going to take you to a survey. Now, yours is not going to look like mine. It'll actually have a link down at the bottom here that says start the survey. So, hopefully, this information was helpful. And please, 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 I can't stress strongly enough. If you have any questions, let me know. I would probably start with a text message because those I'm pretty good about answering, as quickly as possible. If that doesn't work, you might try an email. And if you just really feel like you need a little bit more in-person attention, then give me a call and we can talk through a problem if you need to. Good luck and hope everything goes well today.